You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Okay, man, 15 Minutes of Fame. Lex Luthor.
Yes, sir.
Because I always say Lex Luger.
Yes. It's been a while, Ron.
It's fucking, wasn't that long. It was at Gates of the Garden we had a good interview, right?
That's pre-pandemic. We've been in the pandemic for a while.
We've been in pandemic for like fucking 10
Seems
years,
a little
it
fast
feel like.
forward, but we're here.
How you doing, though?
I'm all right, man. I feel good. Battle rap's in a good place. My peoples are in a good place. I like it. I like, post-apocalyptic battle rap after all this. It's going pretty well. The caffeine era.
The caffeine
right?
era. This will be the caffeine era.
Caffeine era. YouTube era. Pay-per-view era.
Right.
Caffeine era.
Right.
It's fun.
A whole new era. We were even talking out here earlier. You're a staple in this culture. Like, in the culture, people know who you are, but then there's still people in the culture that don't know who you are.
Right.
Why is that?
I'm not here to make friends, man. You know what I mean? It's not like I walk around passing my resume out.
Right.
I work with who I need to work with. Some people, I show everybody love for the most part, but I don't really, I don't force it, I don't force it. I don't force my brand and myself on people. I'm more of a fan than anything at this point,
And you own iBattle.
Yep.
That's in Staten Island.
Yes, sir.
And still haven't made one, and I'm writing fucking Bayonne.
I mean, hey, we risking our lives to go to battle rap events at this point, right? I don't blame you.
Yeah. No, but all the time I've known iBattle was right across the fucking bridge.
Right.
But usually, in my defense, you're having an event, and I'm somewhere else at another event out of state too.
Well, now you got Smack Saturdays, right?
Yeah.
Every Saturday.
Too many of them, to tell you the goddamn truth. Shout out to the URL, though, for keeping the shit bumping, though. And more or less, like, you're part of the Crucible Scouters.
Yes, sir.
Right? I tried to get a hold of you early on when they first announced the
scouting team.
The scouting team, but you weren't on. You were one that wasn't on my Zoom. I did a Zoom with a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I said, who the fuck do we think he is?
I play Dungeons and Dragons
together
every Monday and Wednesday night on Twitch. Follow us, D&D with THC. I play D&D every Monday and Wednesday, so I couldn't make it, I'm a level 9 bard. What else? I do my thing.
Not to pat myself on the back, but usually a lot of people don't turn down 15 Minutes of Fame interviews.
I'm saying, I was fighting the vampire Lord Strahd, man. I couldn't make it, bro. I couldn't make it.
So the one thing I wanted to talk to you about back then, which I'm sure still going on now, you're very, like, people were saying I was fucking crazy when I was doing the judge.
Okay.
You take no fucking pity on anybody.
No.
Yeah. Why? Tell me why.
They know what they signed up for, right?
Right.
So that's one reason, right? And man, as battlers, we know when we spit in some shit that isn't gonna shake the place. You know what I mean? And as a battler, sometimes I don't really watch as a fan or a staff member. I watch as another battler and I go, you knew better. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I know when they know better. So that's why I don't really take pity on them for the most part. But a lot of the battles have been great so far. In round 2, at least. Ultimate Madness 2 has been pretty crazy.
I'm not talking about Ultimate Madness. I'm talking about all the Crucible auditions that people were sending you is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm bad. Yeah. Man, you want to know what it is? Rob, when you are an up-and-coming battler these days, a lot of people that are league owners, they get into this for money. And even if they were to give the battlers advice, they're not even able to do that, right? It's very rare that when you battle on a league that you get any advice or any feedback. It's rare that you even get a high five out the door and a thank you, right? It's like, all right, I made my money, now fuck off, right? So it's important that, people who are established go live and they go, this is what you did right, this is what you did wrong. And a lot of the Crucible people, when they weren't picked, they were very sour. They were very, how come, why me, what I do wrong? I just answered those questions, you know what I'm saying?
Brutally.
I mean, brutally honest, tough love.
Brutally.
Hey,
I just looked at it like, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I think he a little too hard on these guys because a lot of these guys are up and coming guys that want to battle
rap. It was also
rap.
coming off of the narrative that these were the people who were complaining
Okay.
that how come I wasn't picked.
So it wasn't like
Why?
you saw a guy and you just tore him to shreds.
No, it wasn't like these were
it's
people that were like, hey, explain to me why the fuck I didn't make it, because I didn't make it because of politics. You guys are picking your friends. Okay, you want to know why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Because they didn't ask you
and
in
I'll
a
match
nice
the
way
energy
too,
that
right?
you have with
Right,
it. Because
right.
you weren't just saying, hey, I didn't make it. You were saying the scouts are biased. And that's why I didn't make it. No, this is why you didn't make it. My man said, I'll put you underwater like Aquatic Man. And like, that's not even a dude, it's Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? If you don't even know the dude's name, but you making punchlines about him and leave him underwater isn't even a double meaning. That's one thing.
And
you know what I'm
then
saying?
mad at you because you didn't pick
Bro,
him.
I put him on the moon like Moon Man. I put him underground like underground guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that hard. You know what I mean?
I put him underground like underground guy.
You know what I'm trying to say,
I
though.
know. I'm going to use
know.
that bar.
9 to your head, like the guy with the 9 on his head. You know what I mean? It's not that. It means one fucking thing.
And that's how I look at battle rap too. Like, I get it. Like, I watch battles and be like, yo, that was dope what he said, but that wasn't fire.
Right. I feel like one thing that you had a little bit twisted with the voting, though.
This is not about me.
I know it's
go
not.
ahead.
But I'm also not gonna slay you, though, Ra.
Right.
I'm just saying that there's sometimes where you were judging battles and it was like, you know, he was speeding, he was rushing to the point, right? And it's like I feel like a lot of battle rappers now were.
I
like,
was rushing to the point.
no,
of
you're saying the
battle
battlers were rushing to the point, right? A guy like Kid Chaos, you're saying filler.
Yes.
It was filler. But those are really just compound rhymes, man. Those are actually kind of hard to do, you know what I'm saying? And when you're a writer, I'm only using this in the example of little things like that stand out to me just as much as when the really bad shit stands out.
Right.
You know, a guy like Kid Chaos, when he has compound rhymes, the formula of battle rap now is, you know, punch, punch, set up, punch, right? ABAB style. Like it's fucking Nintendo,
ABAB.
right? So I like when people like Chaos and Sick and Jay the Nightwing is a very alternative battle rapper himself. I like when they do that type of shit because, you know, this battle rap, we've been flipping the English language for fucking 40 years. How new can we do it?
I say that all the time.
You know, but these guys find new ways to do it, and you know, sometimes when we're trying to enlighten the newer guys, like, yo, you know, you can't just what's the word I'm looking for? Imitate what you're watching, you know, online and expect to get somewhere.
Right.
You know, you can't watch B Magic, be like, this is how I battle, and then go to Smack and do that. Because if we wanted to watch B Magic, we would just watch B Magic. We wouldn't watch you, right? So you have to take these new approaches, and you need somebody in battle rap that's gonna go, yo, this is what you did right, this is what you did wrong. And if you want to match that, and if you want to get crazy about it and be like, you don't know what you're talking about, you know, we match that energy too. We battle rappers, you know? And for the most part, people like me, people like Bills, people like Evil Kells, right? She's looking.
No Evil Kells. I love Kells.
She's looking for battlers to make
Right.
examples out of. Because you have to sometimes for the other battlers to go, fuck, I'm not making that mistake, you know? And
That's how you
sometimes
find a
that
good
happens.
talent.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that happens,
Now,
man.
let me ask you this, though. On the Kid Chaos.
Right.
Kid Chaos versus JC.
Okay.
How different was Kid Chaos versus JC than Kid Chaos on the Ultimate Madness?
He was very direct, and I like that a lot.
That Kid Chaos was the Kid Chaos I was introduced to when he battled, goddamn,
On the PGs.
yeah, in Virginia.
Was it Rubando?
No, it was the other little guy from Jersey.
Oh, Jay Kruger?
Jay Kruger. Like, that's the guy I was looking for. And then when I didn't see that guy, I'm like, what the fuck is this you're doing, bro? That's not, you know.
Right.
But so yeah, so Jay Kruger versus JC
Right.
would have swept the fucking the Ultimate Madness.
Right.
So that's what I was looking for. So,
Right.
but shout out to Jay Kruger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in battle rap, man, you know, like, and people like you are needed, whether you're telling them in a nice way or a bad way,
Right.
You know, because
I think I tell them in a nice way a little too much, and that's also what doesn't get picked up.
Gotcha.
I got a show on Caffeine. I got Dope or Nope show where I watch people 7 o'clock in the morning that only have 60 views, and I give them advice in a nice way.
Dope.
But only the bad ones get picked up because battle rap, right?
Right.
Negativity.
Right. we talked. You were here Friday. You know, we're out in Virginia for the Unity. All of the, what is it? 16 cards. 16 different leagues.
I believe there's about 20 leagues
20?
out here.
Okay. One person from each league, and you guys are going. Is this a full-size tournament? It's like,
To be honest, Ra, when we were speaking about it, as far as just brainstorming and ideas, it really has a lot more to do with the cross promo,
Okay.
the networking. The battlers need these new eyes on them. They need new people to see them. You got guys. A lot of the people that battle here tonight only really battle in front of their friends. They battle locally. Got to get them out of their comfort zone. And this weekend, we got 20 different people out of their comfort zone.
because your grandmother is always your biggest fan, and if you keep rapping to grandma, you're gonna think you are the shit until you come and actually perform what you're performing to grandma in front of real people.
Yes, sir.
Then you find out, you know what? I'm not as good as I thought I was. So,
and when that happens is usually when the things stand out to you, like, damn, these are the things I need to work on.
Right.
Because my friends haven't been telling me that I'm slacking in these areas, So I think that has a lot to do with why we're doing it this weekend. It really has nothing to do with money, nothing to do with content, nothing to really do with anything other than development,
And that's one thing I wanted, that's why I wanted to talk to you and ask you about the way you criticized a lot of the people with the Crucible. Now we know why, right?
Right.
Now we know why it was a mean way.